Warriors wake up, soldiers check in. What mission are we on today? Family, you know what today is. It's Warrior Wednesday. Man, out here getting it in, getting energized by the sun, man. Very important, very critical that on a daily basis we take time early, especially when the sun is just rising, that we able to rise with the sun. And the concept of rising is critical when we're talking about unleashing that warrior in us and really rising from the lies that this society has programmed us to believe about ourselves. That's why vision building is so critical, because it allows us to shift and change and reimagine, re-envision who we are, right? In this vision building 10K campaign, one of the critical things that I am pushing and pursuing, and why this is such a critical mission for me, is that I have truly tapped into the vision of seeing my people, my brothers and sisters, my warrior brothers and sisters, you know, in every aspect of our community, from our mothers and fathers to, you know, our sons and daughters, to our community leaders and stakeholders and educators and engineers and entrepreneurs. Every aspect of our community I have envisioned, and I'm talking about visited outside of my context now. I have visited what it looks like for us to be operating at our full power and potential, with each one of us having a true and clear understanding of our vision for impact, having a true and clear understanding of who we are as a potent and powerful people, individually and collectively. What that looks like us when we are really understanding how we connect together as an ecosystem, economically, politically, socially, you know, from every aspect of our existence, understanding how powerful we truly are and operating on that in a consistent and a daily basis in every action and decision that we make. I have visited that in my mind, right? I felt what that looked like, right? So when I say 10,000, I'm saying I have put in 10,000 hours of engaging this vision of being empowered, Black youth empowerment, you know, community empowerment, what that looks like on every level. I have spent 10,000 hours in that type of engagement and understanding what that means in every context and every link and layer, right? Those 10,000 hours allowed me to truly see clearer the vision of 10,000 plus operating at our full power and potential, fully empowered, understanding how powerful we are and operating from our natural genius, right? So decoding what people don't see now, because we are operating, many of us operate off of sight. I'm talking about beyond the sight, beyond what you see in the context of society. No, I'm talking about the vision that connects to your divinity. I'm talking about the vision that we were created with, right? Being able to understand what that looks like and how that impacts. That's why we say vision for impact, how that impacts our family, our children. That's why Black youth empowerment is so important, because it's not just about understanding how to raise children, but understanding how to be the model for children and our youth, to understand what it looks like, what it feels like to be operating in a vision of yourself at your highest potential, when you're operating at a frequency so high that no distraction, no disappointment, no doubt, right? Nobody's opinion of us can stop us from pursuing it. So with that understanding, I am unleashing, right? We are, right? This is a collective, a collaborative. We will operate in village units, right? We are unleashing the pursuit to unlock and unleash the vision for impact in 10,000 warrior brothers and sisters and young warriors, right? So in that mission, because it is divine from the Creator, I was created to pursue this. We were created to be the most powerful version of ourselves. It is our natural evolution. It is our natural process to grow from our conception to our full power and potential. That is our natural existence. That is our natural purpose, right? And in that growth, in that process, we make powerful impact along the way, right? We connect and we build and we create and we innovate, we invent, right? We produce, we develop things that change the course of history. We develop things that shift and you know, revolutionize various aspects of industry and community building, all aspects that we can ever even imagine or think of. It is natural for us to become that in our lifespan. So if we are not becoming that, then we are in fact acting against the Creator's creation. right? So understanding that we are truly powerful is the mission of Vision Building 10K, right? And that happens in many ways of engaging. Me just engaging my brothers and sisters through me putting out this message today, right, is a critical aspect of it. In my mission, I have to be consistent. In that consistency builds that confidence. If I can transfer that confidence to my brothers and sisters, then that confidence can be matriculated and spread throughout your networks, right, through the people that you're connected to. This is why this is critical. This is why I must go beyond my insecurities. I must go beyond my own fears and become everything that I'm created to be, so I can unleash and unlock, right, and be a part of the cultivation process of my brothers and sisters, my young warriors, building and creating and unleashing the natural greatness that we have. And guess what? We can't lose. When you're on a mission that you've been created, when you have identified your true purpose and understanding of who you truly are, I'm talking about us knowing ourselves from our divine selves. I'm talking about God, the creator, saying, hey, this is who you truly are, and us receiving that message and clearly understanding what that looks like day in and day out, and walking in that in true action and true confidence and courage, right? We can't lose. It's impossible for us to lose. All we can do is learn from the challenges that we face. All we can do is learn from the challenges that we face. Even when it looks like we lost, even when it looks like we failed, that was not a failure, right? That is an opportunity for us to learn the next approach, the next way that we need to approach the challenge in order for us to overcome it, in order for us to flow through it, flow around it, flow under it, go over it, overcome it. Listen to me. We can't lose. You cannot lose when you understand how powerful you truly are. You cannot lose when we understand our vision for impact and we pursue it. We make a decision with precision to pursue that vision. We cannot lose. It's impossible for us to not reach our full power and potential when we truly know who we are. It's impossible for me to not accomplish the mission of unlocking and unleashing 10,000 young warriors over the next 12 months. Brothers and sisters, pipeline of power builders, to unlock and unleash how you understand, how you conceive, how you perceive yourself in everyday life, how you take on every situation, how you bring your energy into every environment and elevate the expectation in ways that cannot, where you cannot be doubted, where you cannot fail, fall, be removed. Listen to me. Can't nobody stop us when we understand who us is. We can't lose. The mission for Vision Building 10K, I can't lose. We can't lose because it's divine. I can't lose because it's the vision, it's the purpose for my life. I can't lose because this is what I've been created to do. I believe that every warrior, brother and sisters, my young warriors, once they understand and connect to the power of who they are, listen, everything else falls into place, because now we flow into a natural order of greatness and brilliance in everything that we do, from our decision making, our critical thinking, understanding how we must move, how we must interact with one another, from relationships to understanding and identifying things that are tricks and things that are in place to exploit. We start to identify all these various things and we move accordingly, right? We move off of truth. We're not afraid to engage in empowerment and in messagings and images that build us up and remove or disconnect from distractions and dysfunctionality that destroys our ability to reach the destiny that we've been divinely, destined for. Listen to me. We can't lose. I can't lose. So I'm gonna keep pushing, regardless of what anybody say, regardless of what anybody think. Listen to me. Those thought processes come from a space and place. Don't worry about what other people think, because those that think negatively about us growing and becoming are just people and brothers and sisters that don't understand themselves yet. They have not unlocked and unleashed that vision in them. That's why we build. That's why we unlocking and unleashing the vision in 10,000. Listen to me. We can't lose. It's Warrior Wednesday. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep building. Keep creating. Right. Keep stepping. Keep moving, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the challenges, the obstacles that come through. Listen to me. It don't matter, because guess what? You can't lose. What if you understood? What if you knew in your spirit, you were convinced, and you knew that no matter what, you can't lose, right? The mission is there, right? We embrace it. Now we must pursue it, right? And each mission builds us forward towards the ultimate vision. We just got to see it, believe it, and go get it. Let's go today. We on a mission. That's Warrior Wednesday. Unlock and unleash that warrior in us and pursue it. The decision's been made. Clarify the vision. I'm looking for 10,000. I'm coming to get you. And I ain't losing. Let's go. So.